Welcome to another episode of Whiskey Sour Libations and Conversations. It's your girl Dom, and if you are watching, that beautiful chocolate face that you see as my friend, my everything, Cameron. How are you? How's your new year going so far?
My new year is going okay. I am experiencing life, all the ebbs and flows. My youngest sibling just stayed with me for 3 weeks.
Oh,
But the new year is cool.
woo.
How about yours?
Things are interesting already, but they're off to a really strong start. So I am grateful and blessed for that.
Yes.
Yes. So we are here. We are thriving in the year of 2022, and we made it. Well, we making it.
We making it. We gonna
Correction. We
make
are
it.
making it. I bring Cameron back, as many of you remember a few episodes ago, he and his partner were on, and we were talking about being liberated and everything. But it is 2022, and my boy got catfish. So I bring you here because literally I was watching Catfish the other day, and I'm like, it's wild how this still exists. You have the floor, my friend.
Okay. So I'm
Let
trying
me
to figure
take a
out where do
sip
you
of this
even
drink.
start. Kashif is my partner, y'all. we were, we have fun. We like to have fun, like Candy said.
We see.
And we decided to experience hookup culture, and we were gonna have a threesome with somebody that we connected with on Jack.
Okay, so to the people listen, explain what Jacked is to everybody listening.
So Jack is basically Tinder, but for queer folks,
Okay.
but for queer um, men and other gender variant people.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
It's not for like cis hetero women. So it's
Okay.
hmm yeah. So that's what that is. We were gonna go over there. It was like 10 in the morning. We was ready.
Y'all okay, so y'all woke up ready to get it in.
Because so look, this is actually what happened. We planned. See, I gotta go back. We were gonna actually go over there, or the dude was coming over here the night before,
Okay.
and something just didn't work out, and whatever. So we said, we'll link up in the morning. We woke up, we made sure, did our little thing, made sure we were good and ready, and I think we left out the house by like 9:30, maybe 10. Get all the way there, Uber there. So then pay money to get there. Get there, and the dude opens the door. The dude opens the door, right? But he's opening it and he's standing behind it, kind of like this. Dominic, he was like, "Come in, come in, come in." So I was like, "Hold up." I'm already thinking all kinds of stuff, but I'm trying to turn around right now because he's still behind the fucking door. So I was like, "Okay." So we go in the house or whatever, and by the time he closed the door, we got a good look at who he was.
So
When I
y'all
tell
was
y'all we
seeing
got catfished, like I said on Instagram, catfish nuggets. Okay, they might as well have put a little whole platter out there with some hot sauce because
Ooh.
it was straight up catfish. Um, so Kashif and I said, "Can I use your bathroom?" We went in the bathroom and I looked at Kashif. We basically talking with our eyes like this is not the same dude. It was such a difference in the person's appearance. And listen, I'm not. It just wasn't something we wanted to do. So I'm not talking about how somebody looks. The person actually was a different person. So, like I told Dominique, it would be like if Katy Perry was trying to say she was Foxy Brown. So, we looked with our eyes and we literally ran up out of there. Ran our little black asses up out of there. Nigga, I don't know if you gonna kill me or what you gonna do to me. I don't even know who the hell. You don't even know who you are, clearly, because the pictures you sent ain't it. So that's what happened. That's my little catfish story. It ain't long, it ain't, but yes. And I was cracking up, number one. Me and Kishi for cracking up. But I was also pissed. Bitch, we spent $30 for nothing. Supposed to be sitting on somebody.
Okay. So, okay, I have some questions for you. Okay, so first of all, why didn't y'all FaceTime him before y'all went over there? I thought you would have at least FaceTime or something.
I guess this was a learning lesson to ask people for their. Actually, Jack has a new feature now. We just discovered this, that you can video dial. So we probably won't even have that app that much longer. But face timing or videoing with people is definitely important because no.
I mean, because okay, thank you. Like I said, going back to the show, I've been watching Catfish every night for like the past week before I go to bed. Seriously. And so I'm like, the first thing they always tell you is, why weren't they FaceTiming you? So that's my first question.
Right, but I guess it's not like we were pursuing a long-term relationship and
Right.
like on Catfish, they be talking to people for months, sometimes years,
Right.
and don't ever video the person. You know, we just look at a little local dick. I don't think I gotta confirm that. You know, I'm like, why do y'all do this? And my partner always makes a great comment, I guess, about stuff like this. Even though this is like the first time we've experienced it, I would say on this level.
On this
But we
level,
live in
whoa, before you say the profound statement, because Cash is always coming with something profound.
Yes.
What you mean on this level?
He just heard you. He in the bed cracking up. So you want me to explain? Hold on. Oh, you said this is the first
on
time
this
that's
level.
happened on this level.
On this level. So this has happened before?
No, so what I mean by that is people have come. You know, you see somebody in person for the first time, and maybe the only point of reference you had of them is on Instagram.
Right.
And they look a little different. And it literally, even that goes back to what Kashif said about it being extremely catfished by somebody who was literally a different person. But it's all tied to people. We live in a very 3D world. I mean, you could look on the internet and people don't even look like humans anymore. And I'm not saying, you know, that people are ugly. I don't like using that word to describe people, but people don't look like themselves. Everything is so photoshopped and so perfect, and it's just so unrealistic. And not only unrealistic, it doesn't even look good to me sometimes. You know, I see stuff on Instagram and I'm just like, why do your teeth look this white? You edited your teeth this why you look like you have the potato head teeth in your mouth. You know how Mr. Potato Head they used to tear them apart? Them are the straight, like it's like one tooth that go all the way across and it's white.
Yep.
That's how that looks to me. So I don't know. I think it's a part of it's so ridiculous to me, but it's also so sad because it's just a reflection of how we don't really, I guess, love ourselves enough to just be. Because, like I said, we see people and I'm like, damn, you look. I know that's you, but you look really different.
Maybe they just got a little refresher, or I'm open to getting a refresher after a certain age and stuff starts.
No, it ain't about no refresher, honey. Look. You know, I'm an advocate for filler because I can't wait to. I can't wait to get this under here. Look, So I'm not even talking about that or judging people's personal choices. I'm talking about the way that they literally edit those photos
Yeah,
sometimes. And I
yeah,
don't think
yeah.
even editing is bad, but the people look so unrealistic. The people literally look like Kardashians. And I
I just
understand what
don't get
they
it.
see when they see that. That's like an ideal of beauty, but to me that looks ridiculous. They don't look human.
Yeah,
Um, so I think that people present themselves a lot of times as something else, whether it's the extreme, the ridiculous, or whether it's something that is more appealing to you. But then they come as a different package, and it's just because of the culture that we live in.
yep.
So I guess you have to be careful.
Yeah, no, you really do. Okay, so that makes that yes, that makes sense. Where you're like, oh, okay, there's some, but so when you say dude looked like Katy Perry, put up a picture of Foxy Brown.
And not specifically looks like them those people, but
Yes. Oh, no, no,
what
no,
I'm
no.
saying
He
is
didn't
that's
black.
how
They didn't.
extreme the difference was.
No, yes, no. So you were not blackfished,
No,
or
no, no,
anything.
no,
I
no.
just want to put that out there. No, it was a black. It was whoever your preference was, which I'm assuming black.
Yes.
Um, but okay, so yes, that is a drastic comparison. Do we think that he put on weight? Sometimes people put on weight and they just like
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
he really got on this app and used somebody else's photo.
Katy Perry, Foxy Brown.
I
That
just
ain't
don't.
weight, baby.
To me, it don't make sense. I mean, it really don't make sense.
It don't make
Because
sense. Cause like I said to Chief, I said, what the fuck did he think we was gonna do when he opened the door?
so
And that's why you opened it
yes,
like this.
yes.
Cause you know,
Was the lights off when you
bro,
got
it was
in?
in the morning. It was like, what? That's what I'm saying. It was so illogical to me. It's broad daylight. After you decide to, put more than your eye out the way, or we get in the house, we're gonna see you, which is what happened. What did you think was gonna happen? Then I wrote him a message as we were skipping our ass down the street to get the hell up out of there. I said, let me write him real fast. We got to the corner. I said, yo, you're not even the same person. And I said, I'm into honesty and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, whatever. This fool gonna write me back talking about, yes, I am, but it's okay. So you still gonna tell me, Miss Britney Spears, that you look him? How many would you? Okay, well, she said it, so it must be true. Stop playing in my face,
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
girl.
So okay, so I want to know how y'all left. Like what you say that you was leaving. What was that? What
When I
was
tell
what
you,
was
when we was in the bathroom looking at each other, like we literally talked with our eyes. And Kashif actually pulled his phone out of his pocket and pulled up the picture of the person. And I said, like, clearly that's not the same person. We literally opened the door and walked out of there fast as hell. Let's go. I don't know who this is up in here. The
Oh, y'all didn't
potentially
even
the
say
Bush.
nothing. So y'all didn't say nothing to him. Y'all just beeline.
No, because I don't know whose house I'm in. You think I'm like, oh, by the way, let me sit on your bed and talk to you real fast. I don't think it's nigga. I don't know what your intentions were. You gonna chop me up, like, cause you're a different, like, it's a different thing. I don't trust you now, which of course you shouldn't be trusting strangers anyway. But bitch, when I tell you,
Well, I tell you,
we galloped out of it, and actually, because she was walking a little slow, I was in front. And I was looking at him like, "Get your ass on, get out!" No, I don't play that, especially with just male culture in general.
yep,
Please,
yeah, no, and that's what I was gonna say. Like the idea of it's lash glue. Uh,
you are a mess. Uh, if you pull that damn out one more time, you are silly.
okay, well, I saw your story. When I saw your story, I was generally concerned in the midst of my like laughter. Like I was, and then because she's being on the corner, just like, looking
Looking
like,
like a fucking hoe
like
at 10 in the morning.
I can't believe that. And so, like I said, like my mind was like, okay, so did something happen from the this is just wild to me. And then of all things, like Jack is a hook. Like a lot of times people they go on there to hook up. At least
That's
from
what
what
it's
I'm
for.
told. At least from what I'm told. Say for like you certain mile radius or whatever. So what?
Yeah.
What did you
I
what
don't know what the issue was or what was going on, but I wasn't gonna stick around and find out.
I really wanna I wish you could show me like what the image, like the person that you saw on the app, and
Okay.
then maybe compare it to somebody that you saw like in real life.
I'll
Just
text
to get
you
an
with I'll
idea.
text you a picture.
Oh, you got it back? Okay, yes,
I
please,
got the picture of
please.
the original person, and then
Okay.
I'll text you and describe what we were there and seeing.
Yeah, please text me. Please text me so I can get my life. I don't think I'm trying to think. Okay, I don't think I've ever really been catfished in life though. Like where I actually met up with somebody and it wasn't outside of the fake Shamar Moore that was trying to catfish me.
You know what? The fake. Okay, hold up. Now you got to talk about this.
Okay,
Gone.
okay. I knew okay. There are certain things in life that I just engage with for like strictly entertainment purposes, right?
Hmm.
So I knew when I got a message from Shamar Moore, that's what it was. There's this app called Bigo, and my friend told me to get on this app. It is a lot of live streaming, video live streaming, and you create the profile. It's very high impact, like it's a very sensory overload for me, and it's a Japanese company. They like to like things colorful and scan through. I don't like shit like that. I can't handle it. So I'm about to get off, like I'm deactivating this shit, and I get a message from a guy that is Shamar Moore. He has all of these followers, whatever, and he thinks I'm pretty, which is true.
Which is true.
Do I think I could pull Shamar Moore in real life? Absolutely. Uh, do I think I'm his type? I don't know. But no
You might
judgment.
be a little too dark skinned,
I was thinking that.
a little too loud, a little too country.
I was
Maybe a little bit more valley. Is my
well.
guess. But anyway.
So this dude sends me this message, and so I'm like, I text my sister. I'm like, girl, it's some dude that's trying to play me. Like he's Shamar Moore, but I know he ain't Shamar Moore. And he was like, oh, let me talk to you through WhatsApp. And I'm like,
Here we go.
here we go. Sure, why not? And he was like, when am I gonna see you? I said, how do I know that this is the real Shamar Moore? Yo, I don't know what this person, they like photoshopped an ID and put some at, yes, they photoshopped their ID, their driver's license. That was a California license, everything, and made it seem like this is how committed this person was to it.
So hold up. Why why were you even engaging?
I was bored. I didn't have nothing else to do, but I was just seeing. So then I was like, well, video call me, call me. And so of course he called like at some random time when my black ass asleep. Cause he probably in Nigeria. So he not thinking about the time difference and it's not correlating with him. My sister Googled the address. She was like, girl, this is a storefront. I said, bitch, we already know it's not Shamar Moore. I'm just waiting on him to ask me for some money. So So I said, I called him back. I was like, oh, I missed your call. I tried to call you. He was like, no, I'm on set. I'm gonna call you back later or whatever. And I'm just like, you're really, really, really going with this.
Meanwhile, get on Shamar Moore's page and he probably in fucking Hawaii on his story.
Yeah, and I feel like that definitely happened. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I still have the. Let me show you the photo of the ID that he sent. Because I swear I'm not even trying to be like funny when I say it was definitely. I know what voice I heard, and I feel like it was definitely. Oh, he was asking me for pictures and all of this, and I was just like, you cannot.
People are ridiculous.
People
Like you went
are
through all of
ridiculous.
that.
It was the wildest thing, and I'm like, what is this ugly tablecloth? Like my eyes couldn't get back. That's how I knew it was fake. I said, Shamar Moore ain't got no tablecloth like this.
You know what? You ain't no good. I ain't gonna comment on that tablecloth.
But and I and I'm looking at the ID and I'm like, okay, listen, I used to have a pretty solid, my Missouri ID was bomb. So, but I'm like, dog, this is like a headshot.
Right.
Who the fuck who are you trying to
That's like if I
fool?
use my Revelations cover and Photoshop it
Right.
on the ID.
It don't make no sense.
Ah, it's so
He
ridiculous.
said, you can see my home clearly on my driver's license. And I said, well, I look forward to FaceTiming you later. And he was like, what are you up to now? I was like, you can call now. He was like, yeah, yeah. And he was like, what are you up to? I'm like, I'm wrapping up work. What happened to you calling me? He was like, why do you got your camera off? I can't see your face. I said, I couldn't see your face. He said, my camera on. Why can't you be honest with me? I've been honest with you from the first start. The first day I met you. You don't
Just
need to lie to
going
me.
on this tangent.
Just going off, and if you can't send me a picture, here, don't worry about it. I won't ask no more. I said, you can look up on my IG. Why y'all scheming and scamming people in this year of our Lord? I needed to stop.
I wouldn't even went in with this person and talked to them because what the fuck? Uh,
It's the fact that people, even the dude that y'all met, it was so committed. Like I saw you, I was in your house. You were not the person. One does not look like the other.
at 10 in the morning.
At 10 in the morning, I got up to get dick down. And that did not happen. I would be so mad. And I know what y'all gotta go through. Did you eat the night before?
I'm glad you mentioned that. So think about all the prep that happened the night before, and then think about, just even though you don't eat, and so look, let's just be real. You have to flush your colon to bottom. So getting ready the night before, so you're empty, but I still, if I was to go to sleep, I'm like, let me just, do a few rinses to make sure mama didn't miss something. I just will sleep for 8 hours. So doing that in the morning, you know, good to go. But just putting your body through that, and you are a caricature.
I'm just thinking because like after I got out the house, when y'all like if I were you, I'm putting myself in your shoes. I'm just thinking about, bitch, I'm hungry. I did all of this stuff. I ice chips. I did this and I did that. And you are fucking telling me you are not the nigga in the fucking photo? I'm honestly surprised that you didn't whoop his ass.
But Dominique, you know, that energy of being snappy and stuff, you know that will come out. But also, there are some things to me that ain't even worth it because, like I said, my first thought is this a killer? And is what they gonna write on my grave? Oh, but he could whoop some tail. I could get the hell up out of this house because it ain't that deep, you know. So the ass whooping, if I was threatened or something, that's definitely a
That's one thing.
defense.
Yeah.
But I'm not about to pursue nothing with this fool. I'm trying to get out because I don't know what the hell you gonna do to me. Um, and I was freaked the fuck out. I was like, just
Well,
being,
see, also
I was
usually
like, no. And then the fact that I literally wrote you probably within 45 seconds because we went out and got to the corner. I text you and then you still was like, yeah, no, I am that, but it's okay.
give him an Oscar because he
Yeah.
was committed. He was committed to the role. Okay, can I okay, this is a very and this is a serious question. Though don't make that face because I swear I'm not about to be ignorant. I swear I'm not.
Go ahead.
Okay. So though it was not the person in the image, the photo, would if he used his regular photo, would you would have
You
said
being
pass
ignorant.
go?
So I have to preface it with this because I want people to really know what my perspective is and actually how I'm changing my perspective about
Okay.
things. She also helped me with this. Such a great teacher.
Who is?
Um, I years ago was looking at something and I said somebody was ugly. Because she said, baby, you should not say that. And he said, everybody, everything, every living thing is one of God's creations. So however it looks is perfect. Well, you know, it may not be something that's appealing to us, but calling the creator's creation ugly is very mean. And Kashif says things that people will probably be laughing at and be like, "Oh, shut your weak." No, but that's true. You know, we have to be a little bit more careful and loving
Yeah.
and more benevolent. Okay, I didn't even confess. I'm high as fuck right now, just like I was on my last. I was high, and I did it on an accident
Wait, how do you get high on an accident?
because I intentionally took the edible, but I was not thinking about the interview. And then
Or did
you text me, and I said,
hmm.
I'm definitely gonna be high because it literally just peaked right now. Anyway,
Yeah.
you have to be more loving and kind and stuff. So that's something I had to work on. And now, so I preface that to say what I'm gonna say next. Was it something that I would have been, you know, into on the physical level? Potentially not. But no, it ain't no potentially not. Tell the truth. No. But that isn't to say anything about that person. However,
Right.
that would have saved me the damn money too.
That yeah, that would have
So
saved
just
you.
be honest.
Yeah. That's still so the fact that you had me here when he was like peeking through the door.
Girl. Cause look, I would rather somebody tell me, look, you know, not really a match. Okay. That I would rather you do that than get to my house because I'm lying. And then you see and you realize, oh, this isn't a match. And then you leave.
But see,
Oh,
well,
we're adults. We do that all the time. You know, unfortunately, this is not probably what that is. And that's okay. Now, depending on what type of person it is, we get all kinds of reactions, and not all kinds, because I'm not saying like we be tearing people down, because no. But when things don't work out, or if we're even communicating on apps, I know a lot of people block people immediately, or will just delete the message and ignore it. We try to, we try to, at least communicate so somebody isn't waiting, because that's how we want to be treated.
yeah, no, I so because did he? Never mind. Never mind. I'll
No,
ask you.
tell me.
Because I was gonna say, well, did he? Because I know, I've seen Jacked, and y'all be raunchy on there, which is I like it. Put it out there.
Listen, we some freak
So that's
hoes.
what I was. I was like, okay, I wonder if he had his normal image, and then the other images of other things, and it matched. I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't really trying to. I ain't falling in love. We having a good time. I can get past that because of this. Because sometimes you because of certain things, we will let things pass for
Listen,
more.
everybody that sat on some dick, they really would prefer not to. But like, damn, I got an itch. I need to scratch it. It happens. Do I like that to happen often? No. So I try to find what I want. If we want to have fun with a guest star, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However, no, the person was somebody we would be generally, excuse me, into. So yeah, definitely cute. Yes, but no, it was. But my thing is, even if he was just as fine in person, or just as cute in person, or just as attractive in my eyes in person, if you open the door and you another fine person, I'm still getting the hell up out of there. Why would you send me? Why would you bring me over here and you can't even tell the truth about who you are? I'm not staying in your house.
Oh yeah,
That
no,
freaks
no,
me
no, no.
out.
This the whole thing is a lie. Like I wouldn't fuck nobody that lied anyway.
Yes.
Like you might be a psycho. To me, I just don't understand. Like I said, we're grown. We all got things. We got. Hey, listen, we got things that we can accentuate, but I think that really we know how detrimental that shit is, and how things take a left so quickly. And y'all was nice, like you said, just to leave and get out.
Right, because that could have been bad on
It could have been
either
bad on
end. You
both
know what I'm
sides.
saying? You don't know who you inviting over your house. And some people will pursue it because everything. You can't walk away from nothing. And then what if they beat your ass to death? So
Yeah,
it's just like, even though you know what I'm saying? Um I it's just anything could happen. So like, what?
it makes no sense whatsoever. And so that's what I'm saying. Like it's so many risks that are that just I just don't get it. I just honestly I don't understand. I don't think I've ever catfished anybody either. Like I said, I don't outside of that, I've never been catfished. Now I've been a victim of not having my glasses fished, where I ain't had my glasses on when I met somebody,
I'm gonna kick your ass.
and that motherfucker popped up at my job, and so I saw them up close and personal in the light,
Girl.
and I was like, "That's not the person that I met."
How grown is this? I know this audience got to be grown because of what
They
we
grown, they
talking
grown, they
about.
grown.
But okay, because I don't, I'm an open book.
Yeah.
I like to just be real.
Yes.
So is that cool?
Yeah, that's real.
Is you live, boys? Okay.
Oh shit.
Have y'all, anybody out there, just respond in your head? Have y'all ever, done shrooms or like X?
I am very interested in doing shrooms.
Okay, shrooms is so spiritual. It's fucking amazing. We having all kind of revelations and talks with God, creative, all of that. So y'all should really get into the indigenous practices before white people told y'all that things were bad. Um, but imagine like on being on a trip too. You feeling really good and just euphoric and grateful and horny. A lot of times in those moments, people can look a lot different. Bitch, you be like, what is going on? Who let you in?
So are you saying that also was a part of what happened?
No, but I'm
Okay.
I'm agreeing with what you're saying about
Oh,
not having
okay.
your glasses or mistaking somebody because of whatever the situation is. Like literally being not fully like cognitive and aware because you're in the spiritual plane can
the realm.
also make you, have situations that you're like, I was definitely confused.
I think I would I'm it was the weirdest thing because I will never forget the day my manager said, "Hey, you have a visitor out front." I'm working at Baker's in St. Louis at this time. I'm in college. So this tell you how long. Because you're going to turn 35 next month. Whew.
Happy birthday! Oh, I hope we're doing something even with Covina here.
I'm trying to. Well, Kendra and I we're going to Costa Rica, so you are more than welcome to join us.
Oh girl, I can't afford that right now.
Neither can I, but we thriving, we living. God favored us, so I know He gonna work it out.
I say, bitch.
Actually, it's really low key, hella inexpensive, but I'm just letting you know. But it when she came and said that I like it was kind of like a face that she made as she was telling me that I had a visitor, and I was like confused. And so I step out and I'm looking around,
Not
and
looking around.
I was looking around like, who is she talking about? And so he was like, "Hey, Dominique, what's up?" And I see a guy, and I'm like, "Who are you?" He said, "Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'm Art." And I'm like, "From the car?" Like, so I met him. I was in my car. He was in his car, so I wasn't super close, but he had a nice car. And I'm in my little Honda Accord, and he seemed nice. And so I saw him and I was like, "Oh wow, why you come up to my job?" He's like, "Oh, I was just in the mall, so I figured I'd stop in and say hi." I said, "Okay, well, I'll hit you up when I get off of work." And I never hit him up. Can I tell you a funny plot twist in this that would take place years later? Plot twist.
Y'all did it again.
I'm at Bar Louie in the Central West End. Now I have my contacts in. I am visiting St. Louis for the holiday, and I'm at the bar with my former friend, and I knocked her phone off the bar, and it like reset the colors or something. So there's a guy that helps us. In walks his friend. Why the friend the dude?
Did he remember?
No, he didn't remember. So it's
Okay.
funny because I super quick I told her the story. So she's cracking up. I said, "Watch when he say what his name is. He gonna say this name, and that's why." He sure enough said his name was Art, and he tried to talk to me again. Exactly. So I'm like, "You gotta be shitting me." So I didn't want to say no because it's like now he's like talking in front of his friends, and for black women in general, how that can go. So I tell him yes. I give, and oddly enough, where does he live? Out here. He really, he really thought this was about to be a match made in heaven.
Well, I think with two encounters at this point, now he knows. I don't think he gonna forget a third time
He ain't
because
gonna never see
that
me
was
again.
years apart.
It was years apart, and I said, so when he texted, I told him, I said, "Listen, I'm not gonna hold you. I met you on Olive and Skinker years ago. You came to my job without permission. I definitely didn't like that. It's a no for me." And he was like, why did I come up to your job? Nigga, I don't know. You did what you wanted to do, but I'm telling you now that is I'm no, it's not happening for me. And not only that, like I'm seeing somebody and I'm okay at the moment. He's like, "Well, I'm not, we can be friends or whatever." I said, "No, no, 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 no. You've expressed romantic interest twice. I'm not trying to lead you on."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I just don't understand. Why would I do that? I said, you need to sit with yourself and ask yourself why you came to my
But
job.
also, right, your inability to reconcile with your behavior as an adult has nothing to do with me. Also, you need to respect the boundary that I'm setting right now, which is no. Whether
That
you
part.
remember or not, or know why you did something or not. And whether I had an explanation for you or not. I'm not interested, nigga. Now that's somebody that I would put my foot in their ass with in conversation.
Look, it was wild. It was wild. And I'm just like, what are the chances? And so then I like blocked his number after that, right? Why some months down the line he sent me a Facebook request?
Dominique,
Cameron.
shut up.
And so I was like, Janelle, I called my sister. I said, why won't this dude like just get out of my life? And I'm like, look, why would I want to date somebody whose smile is very constipated? And you got kids, they young kids. You know, I like men with kids. That kids is a damn near my age.
You
So
know
they
what?
tell you
Literally.
literally.
Because usually I'm not even gonna say.
No, you can say it here. These niggas
No,
know.
it wasn't about where it was. I was about to say something that I shouldn't say. It's me being not friendly. See, I'm working.
Look, we are a work in progress. We all are a work in progress. I'm not mad at it. But I am mad because dude catfished you. But it's still wild. Like I'm sitting here and I still just can't believe it.
What the fuck were we gonna do? You said what this cash thing? What were we gonna do?
What? And
Get there and be like, oh yeah, this is a different human being. But whatever.
Cameron, I love you so much.
I love you too. You
I
know I
just,
love you.
I listen. I just.
I owe you some chicken too.
You do owe me some chicken, and you want to know what's crazy? So I was going to bring that up. I said Cameron loved me so much, he kind of shared a secret family recipe with me. That because we family. Listen, I was always making some good chicken, but my chicken extra popping now.
Okay, guess what?
What?
I updated it too. I'm gonna tell you what I do now. It's very similar to how I used to make it, except for I don't dip the chicken in egg before I flour it anymore. I do something else. And girl, them wings be crispy as fuck.
Yeah,
Seasoned down.
you're gonna have to definitely send that to me. I got chicken in the oven now.
Bacon chicken.
Yeah, I got some chicken thighs. I love a good chicken thigh that
I
I make.
love a thigh too.
Yeah, I might give me people would be discriminating against dark meat. I might, but it's juicy.
Yes. Now a thigh I can eat all day. I don't like the flavor on legs. That's not my thing. Also, you have to find somebody that knows how to cook chicken because they ship people be cooking even their wings raw. They be like pink. I want mine extra crisp them motherfuckers up.
Try it
But
hard.
yeah, a thigh that's cooked well,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so much more juiciness.
Juicy. No, seriously. I remember when my dad was visiting me, Cameron. I kind of was sad because I was looking forward to cooking for my dad, and then I was like, "Wait, Dad." I said, "I don't know if this smell right. I just bought these the other day." I said, "Can you smell them?" And he looked. He said, "I don't eat no dark meat," and I was like,
No, people love the wings, which I do too, but I love a thigh. People
"What?"
don't know what they missing.
They don't. They don't. They don't like. I. It's like you said. They don't know how to cook them correctly. How to season it up to because you cut
Mm-hmm.
to that skin, and I oven fry mine. So
Ooh,
yeah,
you put it on broil.
No, I put them on 450. But now that you're talking, I'm actually probably about to do another like I'll do like 5 minutes in the broiler. That sounds fine.
Yes, you boil them for at the very end. Even when I do like a regular baked chicken that isn't cooked high, I cook it for maybe like 2.5 or 3 hours on like 325. Just let it
Mhm.
slow cook. And a little chicken stock that you can season the water in the pan, girl. Chicken stock and chicken bouillon water with fresh chives. Bake your chicken in that for 3 hours, real slow, and then them last, I would say, 7 minutes, broil it.
Oh, I'm about to put these in the broiler because I cooked these on four. No, I did them on like four. I think today I did it between 425 and 450, a little
Mm-hmm.
bit between the two, just to get that crisp. But now I'm gonna put
Yes.
them in the oven because I did my steak yesterday. I had a New York strip, but I can't eat red meat starting tomorrow until the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just a workout thing, and then which I'm gonna start working out. Oh my god. But baby, I seared that bitch. And then I just put her right in the broiler, medium steak. Ooh, it was so good. Montreal seasoning.
Montreal seasoning.
Yeah, I did a little bit of the Creole seasoning too, but that Montreal seasoning from McCormick is hella good. Put a little truffle
Yes.
oil on there.
You know what I do with a steak? Look at us being hungry.
I know.
I actually just season mine with kosher salt, the bigger flakes,
Uh huh.
because when it sticks to it, it adds a little bit of that salty crunch on the edges of the
Uh
steak.
huh.
Kosher salt, black pepper, and garlic powder, and maybe onion salt sometimes. But those three, I do that, and I'll be chilling.
Man, because a good steak, a good cut, it don't need much.
Uh-uh.
But I seared it till it was like almost like it kind of was a little, not that it was burnt, because I had put like cooked it in butter and then add some garlic, fresh garlic to it.
Mm-hmm.
Seared it on both sides. It got a little black, from the butter and the seasoning, because the Montreal seasoning is kind of similar texture and size to the kosher salt. So it kind of it seared it real good, and it was lots, man.
I would love to try it.
Okay, so we're gonna have to make that. We're gonna have to make that a thing. We're gonna do that.
Let's do it.
Normally, if
Wait,
my
you don't eat shellfish, right?
I can't. Well, I can't eat shellfish.
Okay. I was about to say,
There's
let's
a,
do
there's a
surf and turf.
difference. I'm like, there's a difference. I want to get my allergies tested. I'm gonna get all my allergies tested soon, because if my shellfish allergy is not deadly. Let me put that out there. It's not deadly. There's some people's who allergies are deadly. But I'm kind of willing to risk. I will take some Benadryl before
Uh-uh.
and take some Benadryl after. I'm willing to risk getting hives just for a little lobster.
For a little lobster.
For a little lobster and a little shrimp. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been
Mm-hmm.
heavy
Some
on my
shrimp.
heart for about a year and a half, but I'm willing to risk it. If it's not deadly, when I get this done, I'm like, all right, fuck it. It's Benadryl me up. I'm gonna drink the bottle. I'm gonna do the best that I can with what I got. Like,
You
right.
know what? Come on, Mariah.
That's my motto for this year,
Listen.
and I will prevail. Cause quarter 4, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be having a new fucking attitude. Y'all ain't gonna know me, cause let me tell you, when I really come into some money, bitch, I'm acting brand motherfucking new.
You know what? You better not.
I'ma still love you. We still gonna be friends. You still
Uh-uh.
my bitch. But I'm just telling you, the money gonna change me a little bit. Things that I knew before, I didn't know then. I'm keeping it a book. Cause we're gonna be moving on up to the east side, baby.
Uh-uh. Change the money. Don't let the money change you.
Man, and
Because
that's
the
what I'm
money
gonna
don't
do.
give you the power. You already have the power within. Money is just a construct that's unfortunately useful.
Sorry, I'm
But
gonna be like Joanne the scammer. Peasants, peasant.
Dominique. That uh-uh.
I just
That ain't
drove.
right. Don't be getting all black elitists on our asses.
Oh, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna do that. I would never do that because to me, you know, people get. I get. It be some shit that Cardi B doing. I just be like, girl, grow up, cause you young. We have to also remember how young she still is. But it be some shit. I'm like, I fuck with her with. I'm like, cause that bitch is like a couple $1,000,000 removed from the pole. Shit can shift real quick, and she got it, and they'll humble her real quick. So I fuck with her because of that. But I'm just like, I'm too connected to my people to be like that. If anything, yeah, I will be elitist, but I'm still gonna make some shit pop for my neighbors. You know what I mean? Back at home in St. Louis, by the block, sectionated out. Maybe.
All right, girl.
Maybe that might not be a good idea. So, but you know what I'm saying. I want to be able to give back. So, yes, Cameron, but I appreciate you for telling us your terrible story. Uh, I hope that never happens to you again. And anybody on any app, FaceTime
Girl.
is your best friend.
Huh?
I said for anybody on any app, before you meet somebody, FaceTime.
But what did you say about my best friend though? Did you say something about best friend? Or you said FaceTime?
FaceTime is your best friend.
Oh, FaceTime is your best friend. I
Yeah.
was like, what did you talk about that happened to my best friend too? What the bitch did call me?
I know. I was no. I ain't talked to them.
I was about to say, call that bitch on a three-way Zoom now. So we
No,
can
I gotta
merge this
get them
motherfucking
on here.
episode.
Cause face card, just everything card on a trillion. I got so
Baby.
many questions. That one I have to specially build out, like because, and I have to make sure that that's not a 3 hour episode. We're gonna have to break
Listen.
that up because when we get together with Casey, it is a whole. It's a
It's
movement.
a key.
It is a key. It
It's the
is
key.
everything. It is a Sunday sermon. It
Yes.
is.
You are getting
It
mother
is.
knowledge.
It's everything.
Yes.
You are getting your life, and you
They
will
are.
walk
Yes.
away feeling enlightened, fulfilled,
Yes.
baby,
Poured into,
poured
spoken
into.
over, taught. Casey is
When you
amazing.
have someone in your life that gives you all of that, friendships are supposed to do that. And I don't think people understand that construct of relationships in general. That is how it is supposed to be. It is you're supposed to be able to reciprocate and give that back to somebody, not just take, 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 take. It's still too many
Hmm.
fucking takers, and it's still too many people that's just getting axed off the list in 2022. I don't have time for
Yes.
that. I don't.
Chop them.
Chop,
It's a chop.
yeah, it really is. But I thank you so much for being here. Tell us what you have going on next and where can the people find you? And if you gonna reach out to Cameron, don't fucking catfish him or Kashif, okay? We not doing that no more. He not gonna beat your ass, but I might. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm grown.
You are so silly.
I am grown.
Um, Kashif and I are writing a second Liberated show. Liberated is an online community that we created dedicated to Black liberation and just displaying Black existence, you know. So we're writing another show. I am recording. I'm in the creative process of doing another album. And what else is going on? I have a show this month on the 29th in Oakland. Um, yeah. So that's what I'm working on. I'm tired. Um, I am
Now you
spent
tired of the
out.
bullshit.
Bitch, I'm tired. I need a nap every day so my soul can be ready to do the work. But no, I'm really excited. But I am, yeah, I'm an artist, really fucking, living in the struggle. So it ain't easy, but I'm really grateful because I have so much fun creating. So
I love it. You know, I mean, as creatives in general, like I think that We all feel that. And for me, you know me, I live by a nap. I live by a nap. I don't play nap games. I don't
Uh-uh.
care what time it is. I'm taking a nap. If I'm not
I'm
taking,
taking a nap.
I'm taking a nap. I will probably take a nap after this. And I am a big napper because I like being refreshed. My sleep is so important to me. Feeling refreshed, not depleted, and I don't think I didn't really realize how depleted I was until the holiday, that stretch, and we got my company was nice enough. That was the least they could do, was give us like that following Monday off. Like, so after Christmas, I also had that Monday off, and then New Year's I had that Monday off. But New Year's Day, I slept all day. I slept about 12 hours, and I was like, wow, I feel good, but I could still probably sleep another 8 hours.
Yes, because our bodies for decades have just been performing in a capitalist society where we are worked like machines and
Yeah.
worked. And then you wake up and you got 5 years left to live because you're
Yep.
an old person and you've been a you know institutional slave all your life
Yeah.
until y'all generation die. Our generation dies, and another body, generation of bodies comes along. Rest. If you
Yep.
decided to sleep for 24 hours, is
Yeah.
what you
No, you're
deserve.
like that's I think that's why I'm looking for, I'm trying to pick the hotel, because you know me, I get like, oh my god, this one, this has this, because I also want to give you some bomb photo ops too. But I was like thinking, I'm like, wow, I want to stay longer, but then I was like, nah, because I'm trying to maximize my PTO as much as possible. And then this time, the amount of time I'm gonna be there is perfect, because then I'm gonna probably turn around and go to Paris in April. So it works out, but I'm just like, I want to travel. I want to do the things that I want to do. I want to not be focused on, oh, somebody else's company, when I'm my own company. I'm my own entity. And I want everything that I'm doing to be able to create revenue on its own where it can pay my bills. I want to be able, by the end of quarter 4 this year, and I'm speaking that to existence, this is me manifesting. If I want to have enough money in my savings where I can walk away if I want to. I probably won't health insurance. Wait till I get my SAG card. But but
Yeah, you want
you
to
know
live
what,
your life with,
how I want to. I don't,
intentionally at the purpose that you're here for, and not
yeah.
working from some
Person can
irrelevant.
get two fucks about me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. But I love you, and I want some chicken.
I got you. Hopefully, we get to, if we decide to link up soon, I can come over. You can come over
How
here.
about we have a surprise party for my birthday? I want a surprise party for my birthday. I just don't
You
got it.
do?
I just,
Is it gonna be a surprise if you help me plan it, basically?
well, it's not technically. I would love to have a surprise party, and I've always wanted a surprise party, and it's so funny because I had told whatever. I told I'll talk to you. But yeah, and he said the same thing. You want a surprise? You want me to throw you a surprise party? I'm like, I mean, I'm
Okay,
not 35.
that's good to know.
I mean, I'm trying to allow people to love on me. I am normally not a surprise party type person because I do want to be in control. But no, I wouldn't mind a surprise party. I mean, Kendra, like y'all can figure that shit out.
No,
And,
my wheels are already turning.
and y'all know I love cake with buttercream icing. I am not a whipped cream type of bitch on a cake. So I'll just let you know right now.
Okay, I'm glad you know. I'm glad I know.
Yeah, so I mean, I will be out. Listen, February 12th. It is a Saturday. My birthday. I can't. Man, it's been a minute since my birthday went on a Saturday. That's all I'm gonna say. But
Ooh,
just saying. And the Super Bowl weekend. Let me catch a football. No, I'm just playing.
you know what?
I'm just saying.
I'm a, okay. Good
Yeah,
to know.
Yeah, but
Nothing.
y'all, the candles are still live and thriving online. Get your candles in, y'all orders in, and I am gonna promise y'all content on my um personal webpage as well. Cause the candle part is slash St. Angela's. But I'm gonna give y'all some photos. I'm gonna give y'all some content. We'll be rattling in my mind, just talking. So y'all can get to know me a little bit more. I'm trying to share my world like Mary J. Blige. But yeah, that's it. And I will see y'all back here next week.